Before we get into today's episode, I want to ask you something. Have you ever walked into a family gathering feeling strong, focused, and aligned, and walked out feeling like you just survived an emotional obstacle course disguised as a buffet table? Because for some reason, the moment that you decide to take your health seriously, everyone around you suddenly becomes a nutrition expert, a food pusher, or a guilt trip enthusiast. And if you're juggling all the things that life throws at you, you know exactly what I mean. Today's episode is for anyone who's tired of shrinking themselves at the dinner table, tired of explaining their choices, and tired of carrying belief systems that don't match the life they're building. For anyone who's ever felt torn between pleasing people and honoring themselves. Today, we're talking about boundaries, buffets, and the belief systems that shape them. And I promise you're going to walk away feeling stronger than when you walked in. Welcome to episode 29 of Making Mel Health in the Hustle. This podcast is a place where motherhood meets muscle, ambition meets exhaustion, and figuring out how to prioritize my health journey into the insanely beautiful chaos of a busy life is what I talk about. Some days it looks messy, and other days flawless. But no matter what kind of day I'm having, I can assure you, I will tell the truth and do my best to give you some good ideas and insight to help you prioritize your own journey. Today, we're diving into something that hits especially hard during the holidays, celebrations, and honestly, any family gathering. Boundaries, buffets, and belief systems. Because food isn't just food. It's culture, comfort, pressure, and sometimes a whole lot of emotional gymnastics. And when you're on a health journey and you're living a busy life, you don't have the stamina for emotional gymnastics at the dinner table. So let me set the scene. You walk into a family gathering. There's a buffet table that looks like it was curated by somebody who has never heard the words macro, calories, healthy, or training cycle. People are handing you plates, commenting on your body, your discipline, your goals. And someone says, come on, live a little. Another person says, you're just way too strict. And suddenly, you're not just navigating food. You are navigating expectations, guilt, and belief systems that you grew up with. And if you're anything like me, juggling deadlines, motherhood, work, lifting heavy things for fun, and your health, you do not have the luxury of letting old patterns run the show. Here's the truth. Most of our food struggles have nothing to do with hunger. They're about identity. They're about culture. They're about belief systems that we inherited without ever questioning them. Things like, finish everything on your plate. Or, don't be rude, eat whatever's offered. Or how about this one? You're being so dramatic. Or you're too disciplined. You used to eat this, Mel. What happened? These messages get baked into us very early in life. And then we grow up, start building goals, start lifting, start healing, and suddenly, those old beliefs don't fit anymore. But the people around us, they are still operating from the old script. Coach Val was talking about this yesterday when she discussed fear of success and how it can hold us back from reaching our goals or maintaining them once we get where we wanted to be. See, folks, we can't be successful in our health journey or in life, I would argue, until our identity matches our behavior. So today, we're rewriting the script. So let's talk about boundaries. This is a thing that everybody says they want, but no one actually wants you to use them. Boundaries are not walls. They're not rejection. They're not disrespect. Boundaries are clarity. They are self-respect in action. Now here are some boundary scripts that you can use at the table. No, thank you. I'm good with what's on my plate. I'm not discussing the things I eat today. How about, I appreciate the offer, but I'm sticking to what makes my body feel good. Or, I love you, but I'm not abandoning myself to make you feel comfortable. Here's one that I like. I have big goals and that doesn't serve me. And here's another piece. You do not owe anyone an explanation. You do not need to justify your goals. You do not need to soften your discipline to make someone else feel better. It's your body. It's your plate. It's your life and your choice. Your boundaries protect your progress and your peace. Now, let's talk about buffets, literal and metaphorical. Buffets represent abundance and choice. And if you're not grounded, a buffet or a family dinner table can turn into a panic zone really quick. The planning starts at home. Coach Val always says, don't wear your buffet pants to the holiday gathering. So part of your planning can be, wear pants with a zipper, a button, and a belt. Not the elastic waist ones that have a little extra give when you eat a lot. You know what I'm talking about. And eat something before you leave home for the gathering. Eat regular meals that day. Showing up to a big dinner when you're very hungry and you have no control over what's being served does not have to be a danger zone if you plan ahead. Here's how I approach buffets. First of all, I take Coach Val's advice about pausing. I take a deep breath, check in with my body, and ask myself, what do I really want? What's going to make me feel good later? Then I always scan the table first. Do not grab the first thing you see. Look at everything and then choose intentionally. Fuel yourself. Don't punish yourself. Look, guys, I'm a power lifter, a PhD student, a social worker, and a business owner. My body and my brain are my equipment. I cannot afford to eat in a way that leaves me feeling sluggish or inflamed or mentally foggy. I need to be sharp. And neither can you if you're juggling a life that has multiple responsibilities and roles like mine. We need to feel good so we can perform at our best. Release the pressure to perform. You don't have to eat to make somebody else happy. And you don't have to match someone else's plate. You don't have anything to prove. A buffet is not a test. It's an opportunity to practice your alignment with yourself. Now, the heart of what I'm talking about today is your belief. Belief systems are the invisible rules that we follow without even realizing it. Let me give you a few examples of reframing some old beliefs into new beliefs. Old belief is, I have to eat what's offered. The new belief is, I get to choose what fuels me. Old belief could be, saying no is rude. New belief, saying no is self-honoring. Old belief, I'm being difficult. New belief, I'm being intentional. You are allowed to evolve as a human being. You're allowed to outgrow the beliefs that you were raised with. And you are allowed to choose what aligns with your goals, your health, and your peace. And here's the kicker. When you change your belief systems, your boundaries become much easier. Your choices become much clearer. Your relationship with food will finally calm down. Now, I want you to take a breath with me and ask yourself which one of these questions resonates with you. Where do you feel the most pressure around food? Whose voice is in your head at the dinner table? What belief is ready to be rewritten by you? And what boundary would make your life easier today? I want you to choose one and practice it. You don't need to overhaul your entire belief system today. You just need one choice that is aligned with your goals. And I promise you, if you use that one choice, you will not only feel victorious, but it's going to make the next right choice easier. This is how you build your health journey and keep momentum. And it's also how you make your mind stronger. It's one choice at a time, one boundary at a time, and one belief at a time. This builds your identity and your mindset strong and resilient. I hope that what I shared today makes you feel more grounded and more empowered and more in control of your own choices. Please feel free to share it with someone else who may be navigating the same chaos as you this time of year. I want you to remember a few things. It's your plate, your body, and your boundaries. You are allowed to choose what fuels you, even when the world around you has a different opinion. Keep learning all you can about yourself, because the more you know, the better you get. Keep choosing yourself, because you deserve that. And keep lifting heavy stuff, because it's good for your mind and your body. And don't miss the next episode, because I'm planning a really strong finish for chapter 2025. Until next time, onward and upward, my friends.